Alright, may as well do a bit of a vlog about it, even though the water sound is probably deafening. But we're down here at Phillip Island, doing a walk out to the Pinnicles down here. Just getting splashed in the water right now, as you can see. So yeah, just a little walk today. Thought I'd vlog it a little bit as well. I've got the drone with me, so I can get a few drone shots. Might actually I could launch it here. Nah, I'm gonna go up to the Pinnicles, film that first, and then I'm gonna launch the drone at the Pinnicles, and then I'll probably do a bit of drone shooting on the walk back along the beach. Maybe even have the drone just sort of follow me along the beach, since it's a nice open area. But it's the first nice day in a while. Still a little bit of cloud on the horizon and everything. It's still quite nice looking. So I thought, if I'm gonna have one day of the week that's actually good weather, I may as well use it and get out somewhere that's actually gonna make the weather worth it. I honestly wish I had a boogie board or something here today though. Those waves look tempting. The water's actually really not too bad a temperature. Like, I'm walking along in it and it feels nice. It actually is pretty good. So the first part of this walk anyway is along the beach itself, along the sand, and then up ahead is some stairs. So I'll put my shoes back on there, and we go up along the cliffs along there, out to just where the Pinnicles are. There is a bigger, longer walking track, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'll just be going out to where the cliffs are, and that should do me for now. Again, I'm not sure how much the audio is picking up on this one. I know when it comes to listening back to recordings with water, normally they're a lot louder than what you realize. And my legs are getting soaked by these waves, but that's okay. Prado is kind of used to me getting in a bit soaked, so a little bit of water is not going to hurt. I'll just pretend I was checking out a river crossing. Such a nice day though. I'm looking forward to summer. That's a big thing. It's going from winter where I was getting no days, maybe the occasional good day, to spring. But even in spring, I'm getting maybe like one day of the week that's actually decent weather. So I'm looking forward to summer, where hopefully I'll be getting entire weeks of good weather to be able to go out and film whenever I want. Get a lot more content on the channel. I do have a future trip planned somewhere that should be, if the weather's not good, it'll at least be warm. It is apparently in its rainy season there, but I'm going to be heading out to the Philippines soon. So that should be a nice trip. 2 weeks over there scouting around the island of Cebu. I've got plans to do some canyoneering down a waterfall, swimming with the sardines, checking out the local beaches. There's always night markets and all the other tourist spots and everything to do. I'll be taking my GoPro and my drone over there. So that's why I'm kind of doing a bit more vlogging and stuff now. Kind of getting used to talking to the camera a bit more. Bit of cuttlefish around here. Could take that home if I still knew people that had birds. The fun thing about that one is I'm going to be testing out how well the GoPro handles underwater situations, and just hoping that I don't kill the GoPro, because I've seen a few people have GoPros and go under the water, and it is supposed to be waterproof to I think it's like 3 meters or something, and they've stayed at the surface of the water snorkeling and ended up with the GoPro dying. So I don't know if I should buy a case just in case. But I'm gonna see how I go. Worst case is it does die and I try and bring it back for a warranty replacement. Really should have brought I brought some water shoes for when I am over in the Philippines, so that I can walk around town in the shoes and then go down to the beach whenever I want and walk along the corals in the water and not have to worry about my feet getting hurt. And I really should have brought them along for this trip so that I can walk down here, but now I've got the old boots. We've already been through places like Cape York and all that, so I know they can deal with a whole bunch of punishment. What I should have brought is a hat, keep my hair out of my face. All right. Shoes back on. Let's get up these stairs and start heading across the hills. At least it's a nice start of spring area. I do love these sand dunes actually. But yeah, start of spring, which means everything should be starting to come into bloom, coming alive. So hopefully we've got some nice wildflowers and stuff like that out here. I also like Phillip Island's a great spot for normally being able to catch a bit of wildlife, little wallabies and stuff like that, always hanging about. I know last time we walked up here, I think we saw quite a few of them. Lovely beach though. Whew. All right. Now, the fun part about this track is we're now up the hill, but we're still in sand. I really can't wait to pop the drone up and get some of these like, look at that wave. Oh, I don't know how much the GoPro can see of it, but I want to get the drone in there catching some of that. Like, look at that. There's some nice waves out there today. The weather's so good. It's not too hot, but it's warm enough. A little breeze to keep you cool on the walk. What have we got out here? Just a little view. Yeah, just a little view. Quite a puddle. I think I'll have to stop here on the way back. This would be a nice spot to launch the drone. Can still get a nice good view of the Pinnicles. Get some great views of the rocks down there. I think some overhead views of those would be really nice with the waves dropping over them. It's a big group ahead of us. And at this rate I'm going to end up catching up to them right as we get to the Pinnacles. Which will be fun trying to launch my drone. At least the lighting looks nice. Even though it's near the middle of the day, 11:43, so nearly noon. The sun's still not at that highest spot due to spring, so it means you still get nice shadows even in the middle of the day, which is a lot nicer than no shadows, because no shadows looks kind of weird, looks fake, whereas shadows means I can manipulate the photo to make it look like it's a bit more cinematography sort of based, make it look like sunset even. I'll see how I go with the camera. I mean, once this walk is finished, it'll probably switch over to the drone footage. I'll put it all possibly together in one thing, one big vlog. See how I go with it. There's a few other places I want to visit on Phillip Island. There's actually, you can see it from here, probably not in the GoPro, but a little speck probably on your screen right there is Pyramid Island. I'll be driving all the way around there, and I might send the GoPro out to do a loop-de-loop of that one, and then over at the Nobbies, which is a much further away speck, there's a blowhole and a few other things out there. That's a nice shot. Oh, those waves look nice. That's probably this would be a nice spot just to launch the drone even. I mean, there's so many good spots to launch a drone, honestly. You look at a spot and you're like, wow, that looks nice. How would it look if I could zoom in a camera on that? And then you just take the drone and launch it there. You get so much freedom in being able to use a drone, because it is literally, even just small things, you have a completely stabilized camera that you can now fly over things. Even just the stabilization on it is beautiful for just keeping it still in a spot. That looks nice. And that looks nice. See, even this shot where you're just slowly walking and zooming along, whereas here I've got to stop right here because that's the edge. But you take a drone, there's no edge there, you just keep going. And then of course, yes, you can do the shots where you just fly up high and do big circles around everything, but the thing I've learnt is, like, yeah, I still do the high flying shots, but you need something in the picture to give perspective. So having something just far away, not good. Having something just close, not good. But if you have something close and then something far away, and you're kind of moving those two objects together, where you may be rotating or moving over the close thing, you get that proper perspective. It feels more epic, I guess is the easiest way to explain it. Which is why the Pinnicles is a good place to start, is I can have a look at those objects while I've got all of the water in the background or the waves in the background. There's a lot of things to look at while also looking at the Pinnicles itself. And I'll play around with a bunch of shots, hopefully not crash my drone. It does have collision detection, so as long as I have that all turned up, I'm not likely to crash it, but you never know, there might be an angry bird or something else. Getting close to the main Pinnacles. It is looking like more and more like I'm going to end up here at the same time as other people. You're going to see me talking to my GoPro just randomly. I think that's one thing I'm looking at forward to in the Philippines trip. From what I've seen from people doing vlogs and stuff over there, they actually, like, if they see you sitting there talking to your GoPro, they'll be like, "Hi, how are you going?" They'll jump in and say hi to it, and then they'll ask you like, "Are you a YouTuber? What's your channel?" Whereas around here you see someone talking to their GoPro, most people are just like, "Wow, that guy's a fucking weirdo." I mean, some of them are like, "Oh, he must be vlogging," but there's a lot of people that are just like, "You're a weirdo." Thank you. Alright, now I'm not breaking the rules and going over to that island, just going over here, get some privacy. So that's our Pinnacles there. Some people break the rules and go over to that thing and climb around on that. That's our spot. Alright, this will end the GoPro part of the trip. I'm going to go ahead and get the drone going. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at you. You're so gorgeous. Alright, just there, that little speck, that's the Pinnacles that we were at just before. Now we're at the speck that I pointed out from over there. So this is the walk down to, hold on, keys away. It's a nice amount of bees. This is walk down to Pyramid Rock. Basically, don't jump off the cliff, don't go in the water here. I don't know why you want to, there's like rocks and everything down here. There's plenty of beautiful beaches, like the one we were just at, that you could go swimming. Now, we're right near where the Grand Prix track is actually, and from the sound of it, I think there is actually motorbikes or cars on the track. I don't know if it's an actual event or just a private event or something like that, because I know you can do private events on the track as well. But I got out of the car and I'm like, wow, someone's really hooning it up over there. And then I'm like, wait, no, I just drove past the bloody track. So of course someone's probably hooning it up over there. They have an entire safe track to hoon it up on. Now this one's a nice short walk, some nice views. So we've got coastline going down towards the Nobbies sort of area. I did see tickets for sale. Well, there's a nice view down there. I saw tickets for sale for the Penguin Parade, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do the Penguin Parade. That's a nice wave. It's actually something I'm not 100% sure on, because it's like little islands that I'll be going to, but considering doing some surfing or bodyboarding in the Philippines. I know I'll be doing scuba diving. I've already got that planned out, but some sort of surfing or bodyboarding, if they get surf there, is something I'd like to do. Alright. Some of the waves crashing off the rocks out there look really nice. That one. Great looking coastline there. That's a shot. Actually, let's see how good this looks on the phone. Alright. Here we have the Pyramid Rock. And now I've been out here before, but the weather was nowhere near as good as this. Absolutely amazing. Alright. Now the plan here is, of course, we'll get the drone out, do a little bit of flying around and see if we can get some nice shots. And then from there, I think the next step is I'm going to drive up to where the Nobbies are and have a bit of a look around. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use a drone up there, so it might be just me and the GoPro just having a bit of a walk around there. But yeah, hopefully some good drone shots after this.
Venga, taşla. Nereye?
Anladın ya? Alright, another walking vlog thing with maybe the sound of the sea drowning me out, but at the Nobbies area I can't fly a drone here, so it's just going to be a GoPro walk around this area.
I can't remember.
Alright, so out there's the Seal Island. Again, it'd be nice to actually fly a drone out there, but I understand there are birds here nesting that'd be a bit protective, and I'd rather not lose my drone into the ocean because an unhappy seagull decided to fly straight into it. Now the real question is if the blowhole's actually doing its thing today.
Sophie, Big Sophie is the oldest, yeah?
花园妈，我真的没力气再跟你吵架了。
Stuff it tells me the blowhole's not doing its thing right now. I mean, that's it right there. Or at least that's the cave. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, it's still kind of doing its thing. That'd be a really nice shot with the drone. All the haze in the air. Alright, and the GoPro here and take a whole bunch of photos, and then we'll head back to the car and have a little bit of a drive back around.